Alright guys, as you know, there is a new crossover coming to JP in Grand Summoners, and as I said before in my previous video, it probably is going to be Fate, and it is. But the first two units are Fate Ilia and Fate Miyu. So there is one very big catch along with it though, which I genuinely don't know how to feel about. If you've been watching me for a while, or if you know me, or if you're in the Discord server or whatever it may be, then you know that I am a big fan of Islit and Lisa, like a very big fan of both of them. As you can see, literally right here, I have my oh my god, I have my Lisa with triple burst and 105 luck. This luck could have been way higher, but I have an issue with giving other... Oh, why did I do that? Anyway, and then of course we have Islit, and as you saw, I do have 2 4+ on him, but I got Islit late, and that is not even my favorite Islit to begin with. My favorite Islit is BFM. Now, if you already know the kits of the new Miyu and what's her name, Ilia, then you know where I am going to, because like I just said, Islit and Lisa are my 2 most absolute favorite units in this game. And the 2 new units that's coming to Grand Summoners JP, which are Ilia and Miyu, are... Well, let me just read that kit. So we have Ilia. She is a light human. She has 5/5/5 slots, so she's 5/5 unit. So basically 6-star slot magic, 5-star slots support, 5-star slot physical, and at LB7 5-star slot defense. Very nice slots. Then we have her skill. Her skill increases her own arts by 20 and increases her own arts by 40 if she has no status elements. Now, her arts, when using her arts, an additional effect occurs depending on the sword mode. If you know Islit, then you know what this is. Now, she also has the new protagonize effect. So basically, you know, like how HK Roy has Phantom Bullet, and how that new unit in JP has the Phantom Bullet, but then in their arts, she has this too. And it's called Protagonize, and can be activated instead of arts. And when she does this, all allies will never drop below 50. So you will basically have at least 50 arts at all times. So 50 is the new 0, basically. And that sounds pretty broken. But however, the boss art orbs will also never drop below 1. So as you can see in the bottom right, like right here, there is like right now there's 1 orb, and when the orb is full, then the boss will use the arts. So the boss's orbs will also always have 1. So I guess to make it fair. And if the enemies don't have that orb, then they will use their skills / arts 20% faster. Now, her true arts for 25 seconds. Oh, by the way, that protagonize thing is permanent, like it's until the rest of the match, or until someone else uses their protagonize, in case you don't know. Now, her true arts for 25 seconds increases all allies crit resistance by 100% and increases units with 50% or higher HP arts by an additional 5 a second. Sorry. So basically 100% crit rate and 5 arts a second for units above 50% HP for 25 seconds. Now, then we have a super arts. When super arts is activated, reduces own remaining electricities by half, and for 25 seconds increases own damage based on remaining HP. So the higher the HP, the more damage she does. Then we have her abilities, which I like to call passives. When in Skylight Sword mode, activates of own arts, reduces god enemies damage resistance by 100% for 45 seconds, if she is in the first position. If she is in the second position, she will use Terra Master Sword mode, which reduces the human enemies damage resistance by 100% for 45 seconds. And if she's in the third position, she will use the Darkbringer Sword mode, which reduces the enemies damage resistance by 100%. And then her other 2 passives are increases own damage against dark enemies by 20% and increases own accuracy by 30%. This is BFM. This is just everything about, well, not everything, but almost everything about it is just BFM. This is just BFM kit with some nice touches here and there. And as someone, like I just said, who mains Islit and Lisa, I don't know how to feel about this. I genuinely don't know how to feel about this. So the funny thing is, what's different about her is, I suppose you could say that her true arts is similar but not the same, because Islit True Arts gives 10 arts. Okay, the arts doesn't matter, it's just what it does. So yes, Islit True Arts also does arts, gives also arts, but it doesn't give crit rate, so that's, I guess, a bit different. Then of course she does have the protagonized thing with her arts thingy, and that's like, Islit obviously doesn't have that. And then her super arts is like a mixture of Lisa's super arts, I guess. Well, no, well, it's just like a mix of her own super arts, actually, like her original form, and then BFM's super arts in one. So it's like a mixture of here and there. And then she also, and then her passive is just Islit. Her passive is just like, it's, I would say it's worse than Islit's, because Islit does equip CT for like support and all that kind of stuff, and she just does damage resistance down to whenever an enemy is god, human, or demon. You can prove me wrong, but I think Islit's passives are better, and I'm just talking about the passives. But if you're, it's very niche. So if you're fighting against a god enemy, then yeah, you can use that, or a demon or whatever. So yeah, she has a very interesting kit. It's literally just Islit, but with switched up, to put it that way, I guess. And then we have Miyu. Miyu, very interesting. So Miyu, her slots are 6-star support, 5-star magic, 4-star support, and 4-star heal at LB7. Down. Those are some crazy slots. She's a light human. Her skill for 7 seconds reduces enemy magic resistance by 20%. Who cares? Her arts for 12 seconds increases human and god allies' arts by 6 a second. Her true arts for 30 seconds increases allies' magic damage by 150%, and light units by an additional 150%. If she's not in status elements, she will also increase her own arts by 50. Now, her super arts for 25 seconds, all allies ignore 100% of the enemy's defense and increases all allies' attack by 150%. So that's like basically like her normal version, but then instead of damage up, it's attack up. And then we have her passives. Now, her passives is like Orwell D. You either go full human team and get 4 arts a second passively, because she gets increases own arts by 1x amount of human allies in the team, so basically 4 because she is human. Or you go full god team, which is impossible because she is human, and then you will get, for each god unit in the team, she will get 50% damage up, just flat damage up. And so that goes up to 150%, because of course there's only 3 god units because she herself is human. And then she has the Ether Recast passive, the most unique passive in the game. Nobody has that except Lisa. Not anymore, because now Lisa 2.0 has it too. Miyu, basically. So the thing is though, she has a 6-star support slot, 5-star magic slot, 4-star support slot. That is very nice with Ether Recast. So you do with that information whatever you want, but that sounds very nice. She doesn't really give Archgen though. Like her Archgen just comes from her equips. So yeah, I suppose that is, yeah. Anyway, so this is Islit 2.0 and Lisa 2.0. I don't know how I don't know how I feel about this. Like, if someone out there is both an Islit and Lisa main, or just, you know, separate Islit and Lisa mains, let me know what you think, because I generally don't know how to feel about this. The thing is, look, I love the fact that these kits have been released. I just don't know if I like it on Fate Prisma Ilia. That is my problem. These kits are so cool. It's literally copies of Islit and Lisa on a crossover. I think that's super cool. It's just, why Fate Prisma Ilia? That is my question. Because look, I'm now looking at their design. I don't like Miyu's design. I don't like Miyu's design. I just don't like it. She has Lisa's clothes, but it's just different, and I just don't like it. Then Ilia, I don't like it either. Like, the only cool thing about Ilia is that she has like the cape of Islit. I think that's really cool, and that's it. That's pretty much it. So I don't know. The thing is, it could have been some cool characters. Like inside Fate, it could have been like, I don't know. It could have been Rin. It could have been Gilgamesh. It could have been Archer or Shiro. Why Miyu and Ilia? it doesn't even make sense, because why is, okay, first of all, why is Ilia not Lisa since she's blonde? Like, I don't know, to me that would make more sense. And why is Ilia Islit? Like, I don't understand where they came up with this idea. Oh, nice, I got 777. I'm a low area, but nice, I guess. Anyway, so I don't know how I feel about this. Like, it could have been, like, it not even Fate, it could have been any other crossover that is not, like, a bit weird, to put it that way. Because, like, Fate is cool. Fate is super cool. It's Fate Prisma Ilia that isn't cool, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm sure you guys understand how, like, you know what I'm saying. So and then yeah, I don't know. Miyu looks, no, I don't like how Miyu looks. No, I'm just gonna say I don't like how Miyu looks. However, we have seen their SPs, so obviously I'm gonna put them up in the screen right now. If we look at their SPs, I would say, in my opinion, the like the resemblance of Islit that Ilia is doing is cool, but again, I don't like it. Miyu just looks like Lisa with that. Like, it's like I don't know. It's like, it's literally almost looks like Isla's as not, yeah, well, yeah, SP kind of. It's like, I don't know. Chloe just looks like Katarina from League of Legends, and then Shiro looks fire. I think Shiro looks pretty cool here, because we don't have Archer in the game. This is the closest we get to Archer, so I'll take it. I have watched Fate, by the way. I've not watched many. I've only watched like Fate, Grand Order, I'm pretty sure it's called. So yeah, but yeah, I don't know. And we already have so many Fate units. I don't know. I think this Islit and Lisa kit thingy would have just been so much cooler on someone else. But they're here now, and I think it's, you know, I think it's again, I don't know how to feel about this, but it's pretty cool they did it. I'll just give them that. It's pretty cool that they did it. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. We have Islit and Lisa 2.0 now. It's just weird because those two are my literally my two favorite characters. Like, hello, like, this is weird, but okay, it's whatever. Yeah. I mean, Islit is an extremely popular character, as he should be. Lisa, on the other hand, is also very popular, not as popular as Islit though. So yeah, fair enough. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I wanted to say in this video. Let me know if you guys like this kit or not. Let me know if you like the idea or not, and let me know if you guys are gonna pull for them or not. I don't really play JP anymore, so I don't think I will. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.